everybody, Delisa Novak here, owner of 212 Degrees Fitness in Littleton, Colorado, and it's Ask a Trainer time. And the question that I will be answering today is, how do I stretch my psoas muscle? And this is a great question. So first, let's kind of discuss what the psoas is, what its function is. So first off, the psoas muscle originates in the lower back, lower region of the back, wraps around and connects into the upper part of the femur. Its main function is hip flexion. So if you're going to raise your knee up towards your chest, walking, running, stepping up, sitting, functions, hip flexion of that psoas muscle. Now, it also helps maintain good posture and core control as well. So when the psoas muscle gets tight, and it could be for multiple reasons, but sitting too long, or it could be injury, trauma, some repetitive motions, maybe a lot of excessive sit-ups, we're in constant flexion, it can get tightened. So when it gets tightened, it could lead to lower back pain, knee pain, hip pain. So it is a good idea to keep this muscle, excuse me, nice and stretched. So I'm going to show you some stretches for the psoas muscle today. The first stretch I'm going to show you is the standing lunge or hip flexor stretch, whatever you wish to call it. So this stretch might be a little better for someone who might be a little less flexible, maybe a little less active. So we're going to start standing. I'm going to bring my right leg back and trying to get positioned here so you can kind of see me a little better. So what I want to do is bring my right leg back and go ahead and place that right heel on the floor. Try to have your toes pointed straight ahead best you can. And we're just going to kind of bring our hip forward. I'm going to engage this glute and kind of sit into this stretch. So the more I kind of tip my pelvis here and engage my glute, I'm going to really feel this beautiful stretch. So you can deepen this stretch by bringing that right arm up, and you can even reach it across to the opposite side and feeling this beautiful stretch all in the psoas hip flexor area. Now, another way I can do this stretch is bringing my right knee onto the floor. So bringing that knee underneath my hip, and again, engaging my glute, and I can lift up here, and again I can reach over if I want. One stretch that I like, because the psoas can get tightened when we're sitting too much throughout the day, and when we're sitting too much, sometimes our pectoral, our chest muscle, can also get tightened. So going into a cactus stretch here, so I'm really opening up my shoulders, kind of pressing my chest forward and engaging my shoulder blades, so drawing them down and back, really opening up, feeling a beautiful stretch now in my psoas, my hip flexor region, and in my chest. So this is a wonderful stretch to do, especially if you're sitting all day. Really, this stretch is great for anybody. Make sure you're doing both sides on both these stretches I just demonstrated. Hold for maybe about 20 seconds, and again, really kind of tipping that pelvis. You're kind of more into a posterior pelvis tilt, and engage that glute, and that's really, really, really going to help you feel that stretch more so. All right, the next stretch I'm going to show, I'm going to be using a bench. So you can find something that's elevated, a bench, your bed, something that's going to kind of bring you off the floor a little bit, but where you can keep one foot planted securely on the floor. So I'm going to plant my left foot onto the floor. I'm going to bring my right leg extended behind me, and I'm going to bring my wrists kind of underneath, or maybe even closer to my hips, underneath my shoulder, maybe even a little bit closer to my hips here. And I'm going to really align my hips so they're pointing more forward in good alignment. And when I do so, engage my glute, and as soon as I get those hips in that right position, I'm feeling that great stretch right here. So opening up the chest again, engage that right glute, so the leg that's up on the bench, I'm gonna engage that glute. So give that glute a good squeeze. And right here. Now if this is too much, you can take it down onto your forearms and try here as well. So there you go, guys. There are a couple stretches for you to try out, see how they feel. If you have any questions or anything like that, give us a comment and let us know. Or next time you come into class, if you have any questions on proper alignment or anything in these stretches, grab a trainer, ask us how we can help you with that, because guys, that's what we're here for, okay? So quick disclaimer here too, if you have persistent discomfort in this area, or it is more maybe sharp pain, something a little more significant like that, I would recommend, contacting your doctor, seeing your chiropractor, physical therapist. If you need recommendations, we have some great people that we can refer to you as well. So there you go, guys. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching my video. And so, as I was saying, yes, I know. I had to throw that in there, guys. It's Friday. It's a day to be goofy. Anyway, if you're sitting for long periods of time, please, please, please do your best to get up, move around, throw some of these stretches in, and keep the psoas muscles nice and released. All right, guys, thanks so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.